we'll just leave that there. You reckon? Can balance it there? No, that ain't gonna work. Fair enough. How are you all doing? You okay?
Yes!
Excellent. So I see Apple are making a new phone. It's in memory of Princess Diana. The iPhone, as it's known, and that's not the punchline, thank you very much. There's a little bit of a problem with it, because when you go through a tunnel it crashes. So, a bit of controversy. Is it too soon? Too soon? 16 years? So, Jesus, on the morning of the crucifixion, he looks up at this cross and he thinks, oh, that's a bit dodgy, and he says to his mate, I don't know about this cross. The guy says, look, just don't get hung up on it. Hey. So I was reading about the latest research on self-harming, which is quite interesting, and it's cutting-edge stuff, I can tell you. So I said to my wife, I've just been hit by a rental car. She says, hurts? I said, no, Avis. Anyway, I'm in a band that plays miniature Indian musical instruments, but I missed the practice last night. I couldn't find a babysitter. You got that pretty quick, actually. So I used to work on a farm as a mechanic, but I had to leave after the farmer's daughter refused to date me and called me lazy. Apparently I did nothing to attract her. Took a minute, that one. So my wife bought me a jacket, which was cheap plastic imitation. It was 5 sizes too small. I said, you know, it's not good enough. I said, it's not big and it's not leather. That one's getting scrubbed from the air. So my dog retrieved a stick from 6 miles away. Okay, it's a bit far-fetched. Okay. I got a job in a mirror shop, and I never looked back. So I got burgled the other day, and they stole my mattress. And at that point, I really lost my temper. So do you think the police in the Batman movies referred to the villain Dr. Freeze as an IC1? That's a slow burner, that one, okay. Fair enough. Look at your glasses. So the elevator in my building has always been of great interest to me, but recently I've taken it to the next level. So I got thrown out of clown college, but the last thing they said to me as I left was, you can wipe that smile off your face as well. Now, actually, I came top of my class in clown college, and that's no small feat, I can tell you. Did you get that one? So I said to the salesman, I said, is this calculator any good? He said, I wouldn't count on it. So I see Michael Schumacher's taken a turn for the worse. Another topical one here. Yeah, apparently he went downhill fast. So I went to the opera last night, and there was an Italian lady singing about burning her dinner. Apparently it was a carbonara. So I didn't quite know what swimming equipment to buy, so I went on the internet and gobbled it. So I said to the doctor, I've hurt my foot. He says, try this little pad, put it in your shoe. I said, that's adding insult to injury, isn't it? Nearly got there. I trained to be a vet, but unfortunately I lost all my confidence after I stuck myself in the arm with a syringe. They said, don't put yourself down. I'll read that one. My sister said to me, I've got my boyfriend some aftershave. I said, Bruce? She said, no, he's lovely. You have to know the aftershave brand for that. So I was reading a book on the history of aviation, and apparently 2 guys in the 1930s became the first member of the homosexual Mile High Club. They were all cock and brown. So I swapped my wife's lipstick for a glue stick. She's still not talking to me. An exam. Makes you think, doesn't it? Okay, the Mexican wave, I started it, I'll hold my hands up to it. So I sold my old record collection, finally. So I gave up photography after my wife fell headlong into a tray of developing fluid. Her face was a picture. No? Okay. So I said to my boss in the supermarket, I said, there's some customers asking about the new flavour of squash. He said, summer fruits. I said, okay, but live and let live, eh? 2 melons came up to me, they said, we're going to run away and get married. I said, you can't elope. Hey. So apparently in Afghanistan, all the sports there, they don't keep score anymore. There's a Taliban. So I spoiled my wife's birthday surprise. I got her a load of perfume in a transparent bag. She said, I can see the sense in that. So I dated a girl called Helvetica. She wasn't my type. I tripped over and broke my leg at Heathrow. It was an airline fracture. Not terminal. No, didn't get the follow-up. Okay, fair enough. So I had an exciting job. I worked around 38,000 feet. I was a chiropodist with 19,000 patients. Is that it?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it? It's a flasher in the house. Okay. Thank you very much.